Tonight, cover story reporter Jerry Anders tells us how some other Utahns have rediscovered that age-old message in the wings of an angel in winter.
For every monument in the Salt Lake Cemetery, there is a story. But the story behind this angel is unlike any other. How she came to be here and why she means so much to so many is a remarkable, some would say miraculous, Christmas story.
Something very beautiful and very spiritual happened, and what that is that I could feel the sense that someone was with me, and that was my little sister Sue, who had died as an infant.
That's what Rick Evans recalls happening 2 years ago as he was writing The Christmas Box, a story of the enduring nature of parental love, in which a beautiful, angelic monument stands watch over a child's grave. Rick intended it as a Christmas gift to his daughters.
I wanted to write something that would express my love to them in a way that would be timeless.
But the story so moved and impressed Rick's friends and family, they wanted to share it. 20 photocopied editions were made. Within days, hundreds had read it, and apparently many more wanted to.
Not long after that, bookstores started calling with orders.
So Rick decided to publish his short story. The results have been phenomenal. Now more than 250,000 copies are in circulation nationwide. The message of how precious children are, how important and limited the time we have with them really is, has apparently struck a chord.
I have a whole raft of grandchildren that I want their parents to read this book.
And on the last page, a promise. The story's angel would become a reality on December 6th, dedicated to all parents who had suffered life's most profound loss.
It had a lot of significance to us because we have lost a child too.
Inspired by the story and their own family's loss, sculptor Ortho Fairbanks and his son Jared masterfully called forth the angel, from formless clay to beautifully detailed bronze in only a few short weeks. The promise of the Christmas box would be kept. The angel was lifted into place just 3 days before the dedication.
The angel is incredible. She says it all. You can just feel the spirit of the angel.
I would say it's more beautiful than what my mind pictured.
In a cold rain that would soon turn to snow, more than 400 gathered, some traveling hundreds of miles from distant cities, to light candles, place flowers, to grieve, but also to find a kind of emotional shelter.
Having lost a child, they could feel some joy and some peace. Yes, it does. It helps you feel comforted.
And in the angel's story, there is more than comfort. There is a lesson for all parents.
Making the most of the time you have, being a part of your children's lives, because they won't be children forever.
She stands in the snow-shrouded cemetery, a hopeful and unique presence. Eyes lifted to the heavens as if seen beyond the iron-gray canopy of the December sky, into a world where children are forever, sustained by the undying love of their parents. And if there is a true meaning to Christmas, can it be anything other than that? Jerry Anders, for Cover Story.
That's quite an emotional Christmas story, isn't it? The Christmas Box may find its way into theaters and onto television by next Christmas. Film producers are in the process of developing a motion picture on the short story.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas.
2 years ago, Salt Lake City advertising executive Richard Evans wanted to express his love for his two little girls, Jenna, who is 8, and Allison, who is 6, in a different way. So he wrote them a story and called it The Christmas Box. He had to publish it himself, but now that story is a holiday bestseller with a printing of 250,000 nationally. He's also featured in the current issue of People magazine. Richard Evans has given up advertising for writing, and he's here along with his daughters, Jenna and Allison. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning. Good. Nice to see you all. Richard, this is such a wonderful story. Tell me how, first of all, tell me why you wanted to write it.
Well, initially, it was just for the two girls. I wanted to write something that would express my love to them